fosu information centers no dosom one more edge Kasiebo yawo Facebook nso hwehwe TVXYZ Ghana na fe Power 979 FM or the adventure by back nyina enso ewo ho e de amount ene nsem no doso na ne ebedi mu akote ne bi NSM Professor Nana Jeno Poko Agyeman ene Franka 24 be de kire e de ma ene disia manyoko no wakasa de atia aban ekoto mo se wode koma free SHS nkwara na emo no expire still aban ekocheye e de ma nkwala di ya bia yare no wokire mo se enye saa ena yede eye amamu no efa na ase we de kontompo sem bebre abem
no and or when for some okuje to blackwa wono so dia to just headmasters ni mistresses ahodo a mo wo mamunti mo hu say ye de mo asaye ama ye mo frei edi
na Ghana Education Service for say na ense ye ba ni nyina mu no ye ba konsem foforo mu abato e ba Nyankopon bo aka be na wotwemienu na fe ejebo na ejanya ba bedru na abato ho nsensem na sie entokwasem ne ade amanfo bia ye o madwe se omde entokwasem beba eye IGP George Akufu Dampare echire mo se Ghana fo ye die eda no so pint no bibia be ye tote na won bebo adwuma pa
Bambo munim di fo bi won so dia fotu emu oduru akwama electoral commission no say ye beto abai wa momo mani ena ho
na certified economist wono esaye emabunu activist baako Benadodo Techi eden ntoabo enenam wono so kire mo se Sunyani West for monto abanti anana Akufo Addo ena fe Ignatius Bafo wu afi se wo mo nya hwe maamo na John Mahama better eche yewura baumia
Transport Corporation baako from say STC abeto dwase wona japade baako a eno wasantemantam wo mo aton yebedi mu nkomo
na ukopiemu ewo takwa ene nimpotema ene small scale miners ewo ho echiemo se wono madwuma ni gu eti se wono mo hwa ese wode wo etitai edema NDC amanyoko no eno ho nsem ho aye de no so eba besomo esa foforo na eka obie don hwere baako wona yen entena na fe yen fa nsemi ensomo akenkanfo ayatena se ewie ensomo ye me PSC Okra Boys Prefect Chief Tankers Honorable without constituency minimum aba
da chima akosia oforiwa amanfo
afa yamfa nsam no bobrodo ncho no emfa ensomo Professor Nana Jeno Poko Agyeman Franka 24 abedi echire de ma NDC amanyoko no wo bo entoa ewo sirement fimando potem ho na ne nsam a wo ka ne se amamuo we a ekoso ye MPP fo amamuo we nyade a ade papa ebebo Ghana efri se so obi panyin a se ohaw ba na se ne manfo ekwa ahonyahia mu a wode kan egitum se ohaw aba na afa wagina so akire ne obeye de aboa matimamufo ro wo mo ho atomo na nema ekoso de o se akwakwa ete se aban ne di nkontompo na ebu oman enkanka ne ebra aban koto aduane mo efri India se wode ba bema ye mmofra ne ye nuanom keto a wonom ekọ secondary schools no emo ibeduru Ghana ebe share warehouse expire na fe aban ama bafa stock fo akwa sesa de egu boto fufuro mu emo bag be se 22,000 yakwa kwache ni nyina ama sukui ama wo manu ama enkola ya dia semi beto odwa Professor Nana Jeno Poko Agyeman say oye batan na mpagifo a wo mbu oman so no bebre na so ya batan ti adenti na ese we etumi koso wo se aban no wanya de kra
Jena na Poko Agyeman ni nanu aye apabo a de ba tifi atoye mantemo no oguso no akopemu o Sisala East abato mpecha so ene Sisala West hono mo banya kwanya na orikasa na se ba ko no de tugwa oribisa se sa bana odo ni mafo adentina odi eduanga ni bre etwem ene odi maba ni mafo se wonkodi Professor oribisa se abango no Ghana mebun ene mo fa wariko school enu ntina odi eduanga ni bre etwem ama aya Ghana mebun wariko school.
Now they are eating expired food. Are we aware of it? Do you want your children to be fed with expired food? Do you want them to go to school for 3 weeks and come home for 3 months? So we know how to vote, don't we? So this is why you and I, we will vote for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Ohini popo owo Sisala West Mpotemo echem se eni ti abebo no mo won akwan enye it was no be for so nya kwan obayo mampanyinga be de kira onwe so betu ho na mo de ama won.
And if you came through the Hen JVC route, you would confess that if there's any other road in Ghana that is as deplorable as that, there may not be many. We are therefore using this occasion to appeal to you that if you are elected Vice President, please make the Sisala roads a priority in the next government, especially the main highway between Wa, Tumu, and Navrango.
If it's Sisala East and West about one place, no, we think they are crack coffee, Dako, the TV XYZ, and the power Kasiebo.
Akwa kofi da kwa ma ne bo awode efri Sisala West a no ewo Upper West mantemu ede eba no ma yengyina ho abiom Professor Nana Jeno Pokwa Jama Eden and Tuabo no efri Upper West eba Northern Region ankasa na eho no na wo kire mu se one mpanyimfo ebehia na afi wasan ye campaign ahodro na Yura John Dramani Mahama ne nsempo a eno egu ni manifesto no wode a kire amanfo akra kofi da ko ewa homa ne so na ono beboa ye ama ye hu senior Northern Region no esi etie na senior wono mo so tumi aboa wo mo ho ede twen Professor Nana Jeno Pokwa Jama akra wotemen kan akwaba Northern Region mudru ya no ye fahinfa na modem nto abo no e hyase na ede pote na e koso sisi yi akra ma one so kakra bai akra ma one so na 10 ho kakra ase ahoma ni twitwa akra ko ahoma ne nye mama yen san hwe se yebesa afre ni bio em se wo mo etika munti ama network na akwa no ho bibia ho na nka yebisa ne se Northern Region de message poti ne kra Professor Nana Jeno Pokwa Jama ya wode enam na wo kohen ahemfo ben na wo hie o mo wo hya se de free hemfa na nka yetumi anya eno nso na yetumi ahu ne ekoso ho se akra san ba ahoma no so a mama yen tenka akra ko fida ko. Okay, onyamba enti akosu atoa so na face akraba ye ne no ebebo nkomo na fe yasan akwa se free SHS on sensem no sitie wo Northern Region in the Professor Nana Jeno Pokwa Jama ono so oka
yo ye to so na yakọ yanim na Oboramu ewo mrashebedwafio no nyafo Samuel Kujetwa Blakwa won na gina mu ema de hye ya wom ewo Northtown abato empesua no so efanuane ahodo aseye yes abre no abanye watabridi ko ye senior high school sahodro mama ye mofra no wom adie no ehon sansam no enkoda ye kra na won nyafo Samuel Kujetwa Blakwa kire se ye wo headmasters ne mistresses ewo mamu a womo edda senior high school sahodro no wo mamu ya ban school no na so asem yi ba ye no ekamie so munyina makoma no atumukom ate so ase womo nti se odogo bi nuabe ase womo nti se bibia ekoso ewo mai emo enti nke ba ne se no se womo dwiri mofra ne ho de a enka wo se womo kromba bontene no mbe kasa ne mpo bibi wo hodoma womo de betu dwase ne be ya wofo ya womo ma ewo school mu no wonso so akoma toye mu ebetimi aba na so bepem sa bre ye kasa no safo ne nyina no womo eme kasa ye enwo wo nyafo Samuel Kujetwa Blakwa echem se eyade ha dwene wo besre se woni a wonim de ewo nwuma sua mu stakeholders ahodro nyina no ebre no anie esesa bre mu sore esanse ye nwuma sua ye toto na se ewo sa kwan we so na ye mofra ye mom nuane a enye edia na kire se wo daache no ye de kwakosi hin ede nyarewa hodo enenam ye ntie ne nsam a wode tu dwa no ebie.
We are just surprised so far about the silence of the teacher unions, of the PTAs. Maybe they are holding meetings, and we may be hearing. Oh, I thought there was a national PTA. Oh, I see. I hear the PTAs have all been disbanded. Okay, so, but at least CHAS and the teacher unions, to the extent that, because it doesn't even build confidence. Parents send their children to school hoping that the institutions will protect them. But to hear that the heads are now under compulsion to be receiving contaminated food items without expiry dates, I mean, it makes the heads and Charles culpable somewhat. And we would like to hear from them.
Eti wormonya for Samuel Kujetwa Blakwa and a Ghana dishmama yatini nkan enti Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary School e chance for Monty se bibia koso Monty se nkwada no ma di nuane asai no mni ade ji yaseka so oduane ne nse fa nkosi he nanso ni nyina mu no enye hwe adenti e na na kire se mo hyehye ne foforo ewo kotokuom foforo se nyehwe emfomso ma ho a adenti na moye ne sa ne nyina mu no wose hadwene nti ye nyina ye mo a na sa ade no ye nyimfiri ye ngumasua emu
Yatu Kasiebo no so de ama ha wo election powerhouse ba yenko Accra Kofi da ko wono Yamani Bonia wodi Professor Nana Jeno Poko Agyeman running mate de ma NDC amanyoko no akina ye no ekobom komo Accra Otemenka memo ha Northern Region na himfa na modru ento abo no ehya ase de free kroba so enhyehye ne etesen ewo honom Akure ahomane ndi mboan emse asan atiatum emse baby a wonom nam no ahoma no enhyeda anye wo honti we nyina campaign message ne bia se aban etumehwe na fe wotumeboa na tetefon megyina baby na me kase wonom enyina mahode na ebi atumi aduru ho na fe ama 40k mu kura wonom atumi ayekọ Northern Region Professor Nana Jeno Poko Agyeman eho na ode ne to abo no akwa kopie yento aso enko ensamfoforo mo Ghana IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare whatever about to dwa chiremo se abaya Ghana for eba betui akaba ese na otwemienu no amanfo bebre adwen o mokesene se abaya ye ba betu ho nsem etesen ase ahobambo ho nsem na no embassy ahodro echiremo se ase basabasa yo bi ebetu besi amanfo kekai kansem na no amanyofo MPP for ACC NDC for so say na yewura Dampare chiremo se Ghana oba bibremo ha eba abato ho nsensem ayi wo mu se entanye asumdie gidigidi de nanso no enema nketenkete na esi no ode toto amanfo aman so Ghana de ani so eti wo hwa Ghana abato no eya yebetumi aka se efri bra ye hye South Fourth Republic we yase aye jojo eti Ghana ewo animunyam ewo sa ade manum eti nyade a wono betena se na afi ye ba beto aba na posifo a wono ese wo mo hwe ema jojo etumi esie no na apolisifo atumi ajeje mu na afi entokwasema atumi esi wo se nya na breso na sa anema no ebesi wode sebo etudwa ewo nkran wa bra na wo ye stakeholder engagement bi na wode nsem no tudwa na nsem twerofo ewo ho na afi wonoma wombeboa abato ho nsensem sene beya eno ho nsem ebetumi akoyi na IGP Dr. George Akufu Dampare den nsem no etudwa.
We know the critical role that you are playing in this country, and we know how critical that role has become during these particular elections, and for that matter we are concerned about your safety and security. So we decided to call you and let you know what we have put in place to give you the peace of mind, for you to be able to go about your duties without any fear of thinking that something will happen to you, or happen to your household, or happen to the institution that you work. So that is the main purpose. And we are doing it in a manner that one of my colleagues will speak to in terms of the 6 or 7 points that we put in place to work with you this time, a little different from what you have been experiencing in the past. And when we are able to work together on this line, we can assure you, you yourself will have more confidence to go out there and do your job. You have more confidence to operate from the facilities that you work with. And you have more confidence to close from work and go to home safely without thinking of any harm being done to you. So that is the reason why we call you. And when your officers leave, we can have a discussion and tell you in detail what it is, and then take more input from you to improve upon what we want to serve you.
Dr. George Akufu Dampare na tene kanu wono post for Sadom ehene eno no ewo Ghana hanti na okasa no na wo san kyeremu se asema oka obrofo imi wo sensentrofo ehu hia se yetumi ebo wonom ho ban na wo mo etumi edi omu dwumadie no ewo abato onum totenti wo se ma obi ansuro nkrani beka se ka hyegbe
omo di kan bro omo mere bi atwam na no ya omo nka ho hwe wahu unsensem bi asisi a ya na bambo adwumakuo no ya na omaji omani wo ho nti afei na omo se omo bebo ye ho ban ya na
ye hwe abo bi so se ye
hwe yo ya te ya ji suturache adeshimama yatoa Kasiebo no so na yakọ yanim na Electoral Commission no wono so ogu ahoboa so afei no abato no den o man Ghana ye de ehyehyɛ so na fua no mako be ye dunsia na aka sabre no o my Ghana ye kwagina simpia hodo so na yakoto aba akoyi yakandefo na afutuo ye mu oduru pa ne kokobo akoma electoral commission no se wakwaye obi ogina mfimfini referee ya wo hwese abato ehu hyehye abato ehu dwumadie bibia betumi akonkan no wo ma nani na ho free and fair said ye dane da wo de bo ne ho nsamrane e wo ma emu no won hwese ebeye dwuma yewra Richard Kumado wo ye bambom nimdefo e na sabre wo de safutuo yi ama electoral commission no anase kokoboi ama ne se eniema bia wo be ya nasa na mo bia electoral commission no maami jemensa ene na bedi eche boss mnasare ena wo mo amaka nyina wo mo ka ho na mo biom betu a ebe kofa huoye basabasa ye infeni masam ni akaka bensam akokokosam ewo memo ewo yabato mu ono wo mo hwe no mo ntwe ho emfiri ho niema pa hodro waso odegu akwan mu na afi yabato ne kwaso krogen bre ya ye bo ho akoto abai wa bato brem ne mpo ye beto aba ebewie no wo mo hwe enye ne sa pepepe emfa emayen esanse we no enye party bi ene ye de ama no na mo na ye Ghana fo de yo a ye se ne Ghana ye kan di fo e benya omamo de yanim ewo memo na oman yi mpuntuo no oman hyehyeye atimi agya na so nti na dura bere bi etese ye mfie nan bia no ye to aba eye kan di fo se wo mu ni yanim na oman yoyo etimi nkonkan enti ekoba se wa anya Ghana fo apede na wo ankasa no emra no eda ho no amfa nya dwuma ye electoral commission no na wa wo fa wo de so eye wadwuma eno no emmoa emma bato no emu na ho emma Ghana fo nso nya gidie ewo electoral commission no emu eti we ni afutuo ni kokobo ya sabre no yewra Richard Kumado wode akoma electoral commission sembebre no a ena waka atudwa sabre no wode ma electoral commission no a yebo ehomaden se yensa beka no ewa homa ne so na ne nsam a woka tre electoral commission no yene no adi emu nkomo de no hu yenti asabre wode sansem we atudwa ewa bato bre mu na sempo yebo ye ho akokoto abai yebo ehomaden se yensaka yewra Richard Kumado ewa homane so a yene no bedi nkomo ni trimopo na adwene ya sabre wo efa election yi mu ya bato yi ho na isi ne so no de wa hunu nti a sabre wo de sa kokoboi eko amano no yaje ede afri ne nkyɛn bere kwara anim no yensaka no a yene no ebedi mo enkomo
abato ho ensem te se sa kokobɔ no ho nsensem ni kwan a sa abato commission di ni dwuma no ade a ehu hia pa sa abato no ebekɔ yi na ebekɔ so toten a eya na mpempi no eya na ejina kwan a abato commission no befa so adi ni dwuma
no
udi udwuma na se ye fan na se bibia kɔ te se na se kɔ pepepa nie wadi ntwokra na komato de yem se wo konkopa na emom di na wandi nkunim na sa koye kataso mu aso kakra na se security expert ema wo mo ani bre na wo mu bisa questions say oman yi chese the say the absence of war no keke no entre peace sa but as I say enema etumi ekonkan na fe etoto enema yie wa bra abato no munsem no obi akoma ebeto ni yem because security agencies wa high year research ma hu eno tina enro ase achiase jungle warfare commander ese ono no bebo amanfo di agro no a oba nkasa ho bebo but say beat the hell out of you dey na wo mate a wo mo keka kasa ansem no. So what I say, I think say a good thing say you were Kumado ebisa about commission because say yamaya ni anko na esi isi ni autonomous na onwa kasa ni mepe na me ya bia ne eye nkrofo dwaboso
okay
say ababa fact say isi nkrofo you almost say omomra meye adwuma no emu be 33 MPP omo ye branch organizers branch executives ni ade nti o man ye de kwahin because we been see that we ya bo akufo adudin a na ya amanfo ntiasese na na akufo adu de wa ye de na isi no den na wenko yi NDC for
na wakofa MPP for nyechesa wo interest wom
pa eti ewura Kumado aba na yenhwe na yene no emmon komo onyamba ma yento aso na yenko ensefoforo mu yembohwi yenko pie mu ewo Sunyane West abato empeso aso ewo bono mantemu na eye Sunyane West abato empeso aso eno ewo bono mantemu ena ya dri abato aba beba su nto abo bebre ekoso eno ena nam so ema youth activist and as a certified economist a owo NDC amanyo koma ya friend Bernard Odro techi dodo na friend BOT ene we de tudwe akire mu akire Sunyane West for mato abana ma MPP ache afi we ese mutumi ese samonsa na moto abai eya momra sebedwani Ignatius Bafo wa wo ye minister wono na hwe adwuma ho nsem so Ghana hanen so timamufo ewo eye Sunyane West wonfa amanfo adwuma ma sese asem na akwakoye akwakoye asefem sempa enya asem keto enti wo chemu se John Mahama ewo ne pa de ma Sunyane West fo echen eye Dr. Baumia eti omo to aba wo tunti Ignatius Bafo wa ena fe eye Dr. Baumia na omfa NDC emra so eni
Odrotachi a oye member edema National Youth Working Committee NDC amanyuko no wode na probo eko Sunyane West abato empesua no eso woko enkro bi ti se odumase kotre ene kira na ode to manfo nanim ekire se ebra so se woto aba no edema Yara John Dramani Mahama ene NDC parliamentary candidate a owo Sunyane West odumonyamfo Millicent Amankwa esane se NPP amanyoko no ebetena abanwa so emfinhia enwotwe eni no womanfa empontunyuma bia ama omanfo no asetenam.
Since 1992, Abribia Quatra the entire Tuaba, one way. On the 7th December, there, two way. Obia no Quatra the Chonimba for time, sir. Sebo teacher fees was a Bacasa Dan Chapua.
Nekrokromo no what was so edited judge say e won finhia na ya odmonyamfo John Dramani Mahama ebetena banwa so no wode mpuntunuma bebre ene ba omanyimu ema omanfo enya so emfa so
metina dan mu da so nyeso no ye pro ya ye tim se wo pensu papa wo pekania wo pe polyclinic wo pe community center e ye NDC insano NDC aban na enam kwan so ba no MPP for pill, Omumpo, Obenya di breakers yet, Sanity. I didn't know what down for Ninkruma, now cabin Kumagoyaka. Yansabia Nim, what down for Ninkruma, cabin tells to Ninkrumayaka. A better than I be tell get me for quite
eti we Bernardo do techi do na abore mrani BOT na oten nkase okọ no ani krom Sunyane West na obo entoa ekire omo se omo ntoa banfanti a Ignatius Bafo wu a watena so mfie bebre di regional minister nyina kofo abreso so onye hwe man krofo
omo number
yesi onko ho
mpo
yesi onko ho na eduru abato bre na sena BOT ene na na ye dwuma nti onim no pa o se eduru abato bre na watie si form ba na wapake ne ka ewo krutia na wonam na wo genche ene ohu onim a na ode ne sa tu kom na mo bon kom nti oduru na boys di nachi BOT so obakura na se oba eja ne nan kura na woto so a o mai so obefa akura na bonebo opetuminti owia
asa no fanboy Ghana de shimama yeto apram tobra Kasiebo ne so na yakọ yanim na yekopiemo ubo mamu a ye state transport ba kwa efon se STC enei amanebo abeka yensa echremu se ukopiemu ewo eye Asante mantam no emu a wamo property ba kwa majapade ba ko ye no ewo Kumase Stadium Hotel wamo aton ya we no kire se akwakoye ohaw kese ye pa se wamo aton by heart ya chese wudwene ho a wonti ase na pani kwantwefo ya wono eda eye biaye ano ye state transport corporation no eye na akomea wono na chese wadi animu amasa abre no ukopie mu Asante mantem o majapade yi wo mo atimi aton yenkwa homa no so na yenkonkodi mu enkomo yewura Dr. Kwabena Donko ya wono eye mrahye oja made hye ya wo mo ewo pro east abaton pesia no so ye no enkodi sansem we mu enkomo mira Kwabena Donko otimi nka memo wa ha eba TVXYZ so enafe power Kasiebo so awie
mejo so me wo community meeting or apesika work in Tampo South constituency enchi me enkasanche masore finti wonani se ni barba mra ye wo mu enti mo frɛ me no mo anyame a ye no ni braba mu pa
okay enti emprempren de untimi ni yen enkasa wa hu
se ma ba ko ana mi ni dia me na moment for mo tin dia ni ba
Yo wadaroma STC wo majapade ya sabre kwa santema ntemu a abeto dwa se na nakomia wadi animu ama o maton no wadaroma what's bi na wuti ye no se na ho ye o
me ho ayira me and say dia STC omo bus terminal no ana mo twuma wo kumasen mi no na ni na si pa eya japade kese nti sa japade no se almost so much di zero so much ton aka bosumi ni no enu bosumi no kura aben sabe Ghana for jam kwan na aba na so tie nwotwe na aben adwuma kuye frenesti si ajapade se wo di yo se wo ton aka bosumi ni no afi na wo ton no so bo hu de so beton na nipa ahodo abekase ye ene esi enye beton na di nkra nti na wo ton emu adwuma no adwuma kuyo no eda so ho fotokasa mu ye freno asset stripping na che wo ton to ajapade no agye nipadua no na adwuma kuyo na simu kwa ayi wait bi eni ho ochina ban fufu baba no ye ka se STC no ebi a ye si ye ya de fufu wo ho asase na eni ho bi enti me die me ti ye me ya makenkan na se si da bi e won meaning kan na parliament so wo recess senye se enti anke da STC aba committee on public administration and state interest na ko ma be chreche di enti na no kra mi ni hono siga netrem se mo mfa siga mi so mo se di enti na tamra ye wo mi eni eton ajapade nti we de mo sika kra mi timi aka ye shia manfo ye shia hemfo na matumi ka ko na se emre wo mu no ni bremre
yo Mira yebeda asepa ne obre kakra wonya ede ema yenti yewura Dr. Kwabena Donko na de shirama ye no edi enkomo pru east mrahye bedwani wo so wote asem no ne hu dwiri ni pa so man ya japade timi ton ebira ye wo mu na kire se den pa na wo mu susu ana wo mu pa kire enti ebiri koye nimu no wo be frem panifu edi animu no na ba bia wo sasem no wo mu de to no wo mu ahwe ede ato na komie ka se wo mu nton bibia na so tie yewura Kwabena Donko nsem wo kana na kire se obo maton
krata no so e bae ne kire se ye asase ananka omo pedia etem na afina o ma release edi ama omo well asam na kwakoye bibia ho but we sasam we betumi asaba parliament bioma this say yato abewie because say yato abewie na ye declare we na old parliament no ebesa ba betina se no ma ya na omagu no na afa yakọ the 9th parliament they said the 9th parliament na be parliament e betumi ateki over that issue yakwa ma ne so na yani Ora Richard Kumado entwetwe nkomo we independent election security and compliance expert na eba abato ho nsensem a otaye nhwehwemu ahodo bibire enya Ghana hanko maya ahodo nyina na owa homa ne so nyina ne se wo se abato komisa na so hweyie na eso hweyie no na jeze so oye na dwuma fan ora se otemenka higher election powerhouse ya makwaba na abato komisa wo de warning money ya shase from 2020 yaka de bia issues e wo ho sesi anu aka 2 weeks ama yakwa akoto aba no na office bibibi ebe free maba especially at a time you see polling agents ahodo ya fa even Draboso constituency ya tuba detectives 33 people are one more can list no cry MPP branch executives.
Definitely issues will be but near important in political parties now are very alert issues of neoka yes and almost me who and she said untimi you almost free man and the other making sure say the election day no we pull agents very very vigilant na eduma na ya de show mo sa na mo ya ni yi and yes so very important me say this year campaign violence no akofo apart from this year accusation and counter accusations by no system na ya very serene kakra na no very good. What is important is among for start they are auditing the police station electoral roll and answer police station voters list, if there are difficulties, issues be raised by today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Now I sure by next week, I have very final week before the week of elections. Some of those discrepancies could be corrected. Considering what Dan Parry is doing and the assurances and the persuasiveness, the GD say if the political parties work with the police and also make sure they address their internal issues, we are going to have some issues though at the election, but we should be able to overcome it.
Na ohwe abato commission no so a ono ne chefa a ewom no anything because you see no NDC
one of the things I am very important is the papa police here na ejuma na ya corpus no na procedure anya a create problem. The process of voting in nya a create problem. The leadership ni ho be providing leadership from electoral commission a create problem. Coalition center, the physical structure and all the structures of the coalition center see another one of the critical places. Ubekaya na taking us out again. A coalition and coalition center related activities nekofa in total nibaya ya community 8 up to today no. And see, these are some of the critical issues the bonfire say for one of the things we are almost concerned about here, voter displacement. Voter displacement because the electoral commission has gone into the communities and realigned certain police stations and has also established new ones. We are hearing that some police stations have been deleted or cancelled and the people are not aware. Next year, they also about 4 years no. It's me back over now within the hall. Now, it happened around 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. At the anger, at the anxiousness, any nervousness, never done. And I know any papa police assembly and a electoral commission assembly. And the other bonfire said they will be able to catch some of these things we are saying publicly on air. Then they will work towards and identify some of the key areas and resolve them. I had the opportunity of watching some of the police station register. Some places are 700, some places is 400, some places is 300 and 500. Let's just say political parties can mobilize their people out. We're not going to have overcrowding, and there's going to be serenity, typically around 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And it's to me for some of the chaos we've seen across the country in the 2020.
Okay, somewhere we can so nanka yentumi nya ho bibia until now aka 2 weeks na ye kwa kwato aba. Do you foresee say abato dano amanfo bebre ebeba social media aba be complain because makwa manhumidi ya be dey na ya stopping this here?
No, what they can do, what the political parties can do is registers ward coordinators, in a particular electoral ward coordinators in almost every community, particularly within the rural communities, the places where cosmopolitan, like typical cities in Accra, it also depends on the distance between one police station and the other. It means that the political parties can have a table far away a little bit from the police station. So that's they will look at your voting card and tell you say by the lines police station or other side. And it is very tricky because there was stronghold now of the percent or the way or to me directing people to some other places. By here say electoral commission will provide leadership if people can't find their names in the register. Showing them where they should vote should not be a problem. I remember in the DC assembly elections, we call police station for about 5. They can't find my name. Before finally they know where my name was. Because I wanted to go through the anonymous voting procedure to see whether I'll face the same problem. And I faced it. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police stations before virtually they saw where I'm supposed to vote. On election day, you don't have that luxury. Particularly, they do so about 3:30, 4, I could do 5 o'clock, the confusion, Baba. No, any papa police assembly, a electoral commission to provide leadership with the help of the police agents and the political parties on the ground.
And no na clear assemba ko a aba sesie ya amanfo e ka ho asem ma main veer off kaka. But it is still a security issue. Eye owura Kujo a wono eye commanding officer de ma tiase jungle warfare eka ensembia nora ena video ne ba abonten se obi eba abatuo num na se oba beye basabasa ono de obebo ono de oba onkasa ho obebo ama wankasa wo ho na yenim se abatuo bremu yempese obia ebeye basabasa na abatuo eba se yemmo abatuo process no ban e papa soja adwuma
na ya police
eti ade tire se de asoja fo ahura gire mu a one more chile say the polling station they will take over.
That is why Dan Parry is engaging the political parties as today. Dan Parry who will decide whether he needs military officers, he needs prison officers, he needs immigration officers. And Dan Parry will be held responsible for any excesses. But in that video, no, some of the things he says are not reasonable. And it doesn't make sense. And it's a disgrace to the uniform he's wearing. Because the video has gone viral. And that kind of behavior and speech is not allowed when it comes to elections and in a democracy. Next year, a soldier he doesn't even really understand what he's talking about. That behavior and that kind of statement can trigger fear and panic, and it can also make other people prepare themselves for whatever will happen. And that is not what we are preaching in this election. Who shared Dan Parry in the poster, any the things Dan Parry is saying, is persuading to the consciousness of Ghanaians and to the political party. He is persuading to them that black people are capable of managing their own affairs. And is asking for support from the Electoral Commission and for all the stakeholders so that we'll be able to pull off this election without fear and without trouble and without calamity. So to have people in whichever uniform they wear speaking and behaving in that manner is contrary to consent. And I think it's an affront to the Constitution. And he needed to be called out.
Ufri said then Ebema a soldier for very excited about what says home.
Yes, soldiers. I no one ever can until we see some other soldiers. I know a lot of soldiers who talk to me on daily basis, and some of them have even expressed their need to say they don't want to be part of this election issue because it is the work of the police. And their digress views and their diverse views on what to say and what not to say. But I'm saying that you are a leader. The uniform Nekra now share your nature, we are a leader. And leaders must speak in a manner that brings calmness, in a manner that makes sense, and in a manner that is reasonable. You are not at the police station to beat anybody. You are there, one, to provide education. You are there, two, to ensure security and safety of the election, the electoral processes, the election officers, and the ballots, and even the voters. So who are you going to be? So because we are now drew by 4:30 now one day na ni buefu no kasa ukobunu. Do you really understand? Na so ubunu we are eno na be ma na anya ni dey na to abanana. So there has to be some level of reasonability and probably emotional intelligence training for such people.
Yate opanyi yada se ne mra wanya de amaye ene ewie minim se obibi kan. Okay, we're from man. So, Penny Richard Kumado, security and fraud expert, about one some story, independent election security and compliance expert. No, there what I be Yagana Hanko, two Quamonone, Equabit, about to Honsama, were being a wumpa. One hour taste a war casa, and I will 2 years in a food, now watch about to Hons and Musini, a CA Conha, election powerhouse. Now, Pedro. Also here when Indianapolis Kumasi yada se Gabriel Jaba ese Ghana for no kwan say to by the ma NPP we hwe ne ekoso ya ade ha adwen pa Jonathan Kumanso say NPP for omo corrupt and hunti na hwe a we nyina ACCA inti never again yabeto ansem no so akọ ensem foforo mo
yeto so na yakopiemu ewo takwa na NDC mining committee no wamone na woman Ghana ni nutu ne nata ya kyerese mining companies ahodo wamuguso omonu omo etokese wonhye pa hodo a wonwanyamfo John Dramani Mahama ewo edema ye mining eho ensensem ewo mamu abreya wo babetna abanwa so na takwa na sabre wamdo ma probo no akopiemu a wone mining company ba kwa from say Tasco Top ye no okwatakwa gidini pa ewo hono Dr. Tony Obin wono ene ye chairman edema NDC mining committee no ena breyom kopiemu hono wade atodwa ya wo kyese ehu hia pa say mining companies that hold wo mom titru cross small scale miners no monkan hunu say onumanyafo John Dramani Mahama oni hyehyɛ bɔne bia de tia mo na emom no ɔwɔ hyehyɛ papa de mamo wo hwɛ ne policies ahodo ɔde agu akwan mu a wɔde babɛboa mafo magudie to kwan papa akɔso ɛwɔ mamu no a emu egina brane pa na saa hyehyɛ no so babɛboa ama small scale miners ɛwɔ mamu no mo asetena mu yedi atimi akonkan na mo dwumadie no so atimi agina abrane sɛdeɛ mo ankasa mo hwɛ mo anim ɛwɔ ho no esan sɛ na wo hwɛ aban ye ɛwɔ mo MPP aban kwan a wɔde small scale miners nam so mamu no a entwa yie kura enti wa kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ NDC amanyoko ne betena banwa so a ɔwɔ hyehyɛ pa de ma small scale miners a mo wɔ ɔman emu
young president John Dramani Mahama and some of right just a man that be making also me kan kyerɛ obia wan kada me kan kyerɛ NDC fun pete o san de NDC fun de waka no ho na omana mana gine prim mana tori prim kakra no ono na also man ka na wan ta se de is our papa and our home it's wana dem on refie sisi ayomi abaye boto no onye ame de bi efun wo twa se mi fun wo twa se MPP na CPP enti mi ya wo hwe na wo kumpo na ndama ye mampa oba na moto won se sama na agiro o sa de e ha na aha we no obia oha MPP fun pete oha NDC fun pete oha the whole Ghana president say we can tell one there small scale man be do man say ehwa one no what be it is a papa bia o bia you too much small scale man no NDC fo wo hu ni de o want say sibia
enti wey aye Dr. Tony Obin and the shmama yatene nkan hyehyɛ pa hodo ya ye John Dramani Muhammad wo edema small scale miners wo ma emu no emu do pa to mo nso mabrane na wo ento aba no emfa ema no eno achi ne wo manfo ya wo di odwuma ewo ye Tasco top honum area ba bia wo mutufo magudie small scale miners no wo mo so kasa e kyerɛ sɛ Chinese for best na tai enya sem keto ha o madwene ewo honum no eni enyan pa o haw ne amane a wom enam mu no pani a woda o manim ne omanfo ne bi ekasa ya no so sei ene wo de etudwa
the most man any incoming president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama odi mbabunu ene duma se hena brabo like what other in the first private today obo peduma ma amena we aye daminti no di 24 hour economy no di ba obeya mbaye bia we spend the sacrifice because of Amna Wuti. Not tell you that I kind of. I am free what I am. Anytime I don't Mama Zano, no time I shake. This is Zoo. Number 8. Zoo. Number 8. Zoo. And then here some noise in all day. I had a warrior now for 3 days for 1 day. Why China? And you're married to Korea, what it is. What you plan. They have been away in my hand. But what you could do, what you be there with my young boy. I do you hear I am some country one time. Oh, I'm another year, or you sue. No, soon call. I mean, you may be a but here's the case that I go from I don't go to my year which is a new song. But I knew Suborn, no snare the uncle.
Near what small scale miners no anymore what takwa ye bia ya ofra ho no se Tasco top na de shimama yate ne nkanti otuma era JDM1 na enkunumdie ne ba small scale miners fo nso asetena mu yedie ebetimi akonkan
eno ano no omonkoso ano omomma adwuma na ukoduru takwa nso ayo mempi no be kudu kanidin ye de ho kra ba emre ne nkrabia ene betumi akire ebusuafo ahaya power 97.9 TVXYZ radio XYZ 93.1 ene affiliate ahodo bebre election powerhouse ena ye de sa Kasiebo e de ebremwe na sabre class house electronics yemfa sadama omo wo se omo ne ma no chese womo ye sales na say eba eyem fidie aye hia wo fie say blenders gas cookers TV na fei iron washing machine tabletop fridge ene ne keke ka ho sound bar ne keke ka ho a bra ya so ye na ya tete bo no so papa yehwihwan so wo ba ye betuma abo pa na ye branches ne de droso ewo oman mu anyina number no ne bo screen so goyi no ebo so goyi 059 890 2908 entwe ma bro nyandru na men kwa kase o bronye dru ye home appliances boy dem mesrew opese wo dem ji kumkumcha ope TV papa fridge papa rice cooker ne na keka ka ho a mesrew class house electronics wada my number is 059 8902980 from penifo ebetumi ajo so na yenko solar natural clinic wono my stream seven kanche say ene yare ya etibesrew se ne sikasa hwan de no say yare bi tete wa brabo a mesrew bra solar natural clinic na yitumi mbaw na yaboa wa edro no na sempo de mete ye sese sempo de eye kidney ni eye liver issue no mfidie na ye de behwe no OPD kra ya news ka oba mfidie ewo ho ye de behwe kama uwie ndro na abeto no na watua ka Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi KNUST trained doctor nkwa e do betuma aye we nti kidney na e ha na fe na doctor say aye say na eye chimato aka ho men konkodru dialysis bre no so na dialysis no wunye sika ntua omo awo mu weska dan ma kora atua dialysis kora wo musu nti mesraw fa kidney issue no ko solak liver issue no fabra ye waduro wo hwa ye de be ma wa wo be se nsachiraye aba widie num na hwa ye de kreme wa wona ase atatai wo da wontumi nda awo ho nsem wo ba hwa ye betumi aboa wo hwehwe yen ewo eye Royal Castle Road ewo kokomlemle ewo nkran ha se ho ena wo behu yen wo ba ye betumi ahwe wo ama bibia so etumi akonkan so like for na so ena di prostate ababema prostate issues enti wo jonso ana ejebo na egugu ho kona kope eye prostate capsules jonso boko ne mrane eno no obetuma ama wa jonso obi a waya ase ayere tan bema wo jonso a chimsansa na ba wo jonso so na emu apai wo so be wontafo wo boa yare kona kope prostate betumi aboa pa zipman capsules no so ye memedru weekend da nyanya bia no nom na fe so watumi de ajiwani kama pa so like mixture asotwan unya bi no nom no so beboa no ba sese wahimfie ho ama hwa ye wese kama hwa ye kekai ka nyina ebejai be ma won so jonso awte ya woni ade unya bia eno so ebetumi ajai omayimu pharmacy shop bia Solak mixture Prostafit and a face Zipman capsules Nina be our ho phrase 0245 616 028 fra and penny for eno ebe to match to come area ya no munsu ba ya ba ensam no e bebere wo ha ya de beto aso
Ewie Ghana de shimama yesan ema munyina kwa ba eba TV XYZ so power na fenso radio XYZ so ewie prem to braka en Kasiebo eno wasogo so awutie na wo hwe bie ye beto so na yakọ yenim yadamase asan ama kwa ba bio ye kopie mu ewo aguna sromenya ye no ewo aguna West District no mu emfimfi mantemu na nanom ahemfo ne empanifo ya wom ewo ho ene adehye na sabere wom suin wom kire se apomudin mu nsem akoye haw kase pa ede amom nenei yade ba ku ya eha om pa ewo aguna sromenya ho eye atride yade malaria ene kire se cheche omanfo ne by heart nam so kra emamum ebi mutimi fam eto na nanom wonse do arehosam ne se wom nia ya sabia bia wo honom jiso mu twa kwantenten ko ba bi te se bia kasoa ansa na oma kwadwo ma yare hwe ewo hodom na en na odikro ya wono ewo aguna soromenya na asare ba wode ato ya mane bofo eya Alex Donko anim kire se wo mu gusu a wo mu si eya chip compound ibi wo ho nanso so no enuru ba bia wo mu sere se mpanifo beba abeso wo mu asene
na problem no ye papa na the mabe wo mi ohia de sabi ikonda kama ina sibenya chip compound maybe yeso ya po ya won do he na akosa ya won ya oha ye mo fama na ngasa ono de won fanya ma be ma ebi ye san kan ye mo fama no ntina no hu ya papa de e won de ya no so mfu ni wa be nti biti de ntontom ha nti se baby today I said you know mama said you happen with no nyina papa na mom na chip compound no omba no how to know what the nurses be ya ana ya wo hwe mo fama no be na said you ma said wo fa yefuna wo hwe won na wo force ya be you may see chip compound na ye ngo no so awon di ni papa nti de ma be na wo hwe da me ma no e wo obi ni fie wo so won pen da nti wo the drone
enti wei ene nsemu a akofo katachi nyako ekuye otosudu ya wono eye omahene ya wo aguna nyakrom traditional council wode etudwa obrempon ankasa wasansere se sumdwe betimi adi ahim ewon potam wo ne nkabom ebetimi agya naso na womapamudi mu nsem so no eniama betimi akokama ede amawomu
ya to akati abano so de ama aguna nyakrom
okay
yako eze foforo na collection of students of the School of Hygiene wonomo eye asukufo nkabom ku a wonomo eko School of Hygiene na sa suku no womba beye bi na eba womba beye eye asupiti adwuma kwanya ya befa so ya bebo ye ho ba free yare ahodo ho ne ade womo adwuma no womo kire mu se wonomo ko school allowance aban hye womo ba nam so ma Ghana foto abama MPP womo ntua mfie be mienu ni akam eno achi womo wie school so woma twen aban abona posting say ye be ma wadwuma na so wakwakoye na wanya kakra di no eno so be se mfie miensa ni woma abo aban abona aban post wo nti won bofu amenam so ma woma friends and trofon hye mudi na kasama for the ma students of School of Hygiene yi Frederick Awini Atenga wo kire mu sene enema esi ha omo.
I've been in the house for the past 4 years without job after graduating from the 3 schools of hygiene, and we have done different courses altogether. We have environmental health officers, occupational health and safety officers, we have occupational therapists among us, and government haven't posted all this number of people or badges since 2021 up to date, which have sum up to four badges numbering over 3,000 plus. And so we are basically here to demand for our clearance and posting, because the engagement with government since 2021 up to date has not yielded any results up to now. When we come, they keep on giving us excuses upon excuses. Go and come next month, next 2 months, next year. And it has been up to 4 years. All the time they tell us that it's in the pipeline, and the pipe never flows out. And that's why we are here. We are saying that we are not living here. We are not living here until government give us our clearance and post.
Eti Awini Atenga na tere nkana wanne kasama School of Hygiene foi One more students are buying alawana come where simple monto abantia Dr. Baumia or the marco vote we and our mamuskendi monto abanfantiane simple cra. Yadi Kasiebo no ACA has say so for Isaac Budu House of Faith Ministries in Koko. Yada say also Kasiebo yada say Pamoko so happy birthday in Koma Cynthia Amaglo customer service personnel. Ewo Nadis Collections happy birthday we belated one and come out Cynthia Amaglo we every Isaac or Afro Cine and what they enso eba ye yanko hola sevia heba
na hola sevia heba for chese bi drokro jen eno mudi tu yade ase se wona ase tata na se bia no fom kokram na eye wo diabetes na stroke na ha o kidney mu yade na etete wo sisi yade ajewa boso ama oje ohu anye no achikura asthma kokko ne yam tim etwere yade ne sade tie bia ya to din wo nipadua no ehwo no hola sevia heba clinic for se oba wo mu adokita fo animtifo ma bene ewa yarehwemu a oyade no won san emfa nkobia mo onu ahodro nso hodoma omode bebe wan no mama yade no ase atu ntententem so ediama wo ma chi kwan no wo mu ahya ma woni access bank no ND enhwanimo ene wo boje wo so ano mo so agye so say God can heal you nyankopon ebetimi asaw yade wo ma homa ne nie de ahia ne so befre na nkyeremu bia opɛ no wagye ade afi wonum enchen eye 0576 65 6658 and afem 0200623038 0267668653 and na the atwato no 0240409991 ofra hola sevia heba for one more ebeje wo so ye gina we so na prem to Kasiebo de besom wono ye de nyina si asedan koma news team ni nyina ella and afen so news team fo ni nyina yo mafom de eboa ya de ebesom wo Peter and afen Raf and nimrate ni nyina yo mafom de wo MCR ho de boy oba eye camera na chin so a really enso eboa ye pa na ye so a ye je bre esi adwa ekenkan Kasiebo de maw ahwie eye me da chima akosua oforiwa amanfo mene
PSA Okra Boys Prefect Chief Tankers Honorable without constituency yadamu nyina ase yebese hia biom